Now with all the relationships in place, the timeline should be confirmed as correct. Keep in mind, you're not going to be the only person looking at this finished product. It's going to go to your clients, your vendors, and the employees that you've got working on the project. If you go above the taskbar, the time scale is shown and can be modified to reflect anything from years all the way down to minutes. There's also an option to have up to 3 tiers. 2 tiers is the default setting, and it's what we've used for this tutorial so far. To modify the timescale, either double-click on the timescale or right-click and select Timescale to prompt the Timescale dialog box, which is this one right here. From the dialog box, select the Middle Tier tab and choose the desired number of units. Then perform the same task for the bottom tier. This slide shows what your final product will look like after adjusting your timescale. You can see that it allows for one page to contain all of the different activities that are scheduled, from start to finish.
Alright, so once all of your logic is into the schedule, that's the basic framework of the schedule and the way it's going to be conveyed when you first send it out to your team, vendors, whoever you are using to communicate your schedule and your planning with. As you move forward with your project, you're obviously going to need to provide updates and include that as part of your discussion with your team members, with anybody else who you're using to plan and coordinate your activities with. As you're updating the schedule, there are a few items we want to run through that are just your basic schedule update items that we're going to run through. You go much more in depth as far as the abilities of the program for updating schedule and different things that you would need to do to incorporate into the schedule for using the program to the full extent of its abilities, but we're going to touch on just the basics here today. The first item is to verify that auto schedule is turned on. We're going to go back a few slides to show you where you make sure that happens. On the top toolbar of the main screen, there's an auto schedule button. All you do is make sure that that is turned on, and as you're updating your activities, it will automatically include those updates into the schedule and reflect those changes. The second item is to adjust the percent complete to reflect your work in place for each one of your activities. And there are the recommended way to make those adjustments is from the same task information bar or dialog box that we've been using for other updates and for other ways of adding information for each one of your activities. So what you'll do, you'll double click on each one of the activities that you need to update, and then where the tab shows percent complete, you'll update that percent complete to however far along you are with that particular activity. And the last recommended item or highlight that we want to touch base on is to verify the status date from the project tab. And from that location, that's where you'll indicate the date that you're scheduling from. So if you're looking into the future, or if you're having to go back and update your schedule from a particular date, make sure that you're including that date from the project tab. So as you're moving forward, as you're using this as a tool, this is one strategic advantage that you would have over your competitors in using this program, is being able to look ahead, be able to proactively plan as far as ensuring success in the rollout of any new project that you might have. Thank you.